Hi. Yep, we are live. We are live. It was easier to set it up here than it has been at Shoal.
So every Friday night
we have to be at camp for the internet to work.
Jan doesn't have value up here?
No, I think the answer is just Jan's presence makes things happen. Shabbat achim gam yachad, hine ma tov u'manayim. 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 Shabbat achim gam yachad. Shabbat shalom, everybody. So if you're still eating, you should still eat and have a nice time. Hello from camp to those watching. We're glad to have you with us. Live stream's working, mic's on. I don't know what to tell you. If you want a Siddur to follow along, I brought a box of them. They're up at the back table. I was going to ask the teenagers to help me light candles, but they promptly left. So if you have candles on, no, it's fine. Oh. Well, in that case, if you have candles on your table and you would like to light them, this might be a nice time to do that. If you don't have candles on your table, I don't know what to tell you. Find a table that does. Come join us for candle lighting, etc. If you'd like to do that. Keep eating if you're eating. Keep talking if you're talking. If you're at home, we're glad to have you. Here we go. Let's light some candles. We're on page 9. Oh boy. Come on. Yeah. It's fine. No. No.
I don't like her. One more time.
It's not.
Just need extra hands, Rabbi.
2 more times.
I'll let it sit for a second. Going.
Almost. Don't go out.
Don't let the lights blow out. That's been many years.
This one needs to be.
Well,
There, try that one
at
again.
least as many as there are at camp. All right. Well.
We light it with the other candle.
You're not technically
Oh,
supposed to
okay.
do that.
Let's do it. You got one. I got one. Here we go. Oh, Jan's got them. Here we go. Together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Good Shabbos, everybody. Amen. We're going to continue with prayers. Let's do some prayers. I think we're going to continue with L'chad Dodi. Sound good?
Yes, it does.
Whatever version you want to do, I will do with you. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, request from the crowd.
Tell me what I got.
Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad. Yishmi'anu el hameyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shem al tiferet v'litchila la la la. L'chad dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabela. L'chad dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha. Ki mekor haberacha merosh mikadem nasucha. Sov ma'aseh v'machshava tchila la la la. L'chad dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabela. L'cha dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri. Kiva orech kumi ori shitaperi. Kavod Adonai elech li la 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 la. L'cha dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabela. L'cha dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabela. If you're at home, you may want to rise and face the door. Here, we're going to turn towards the outskirts of the tent as we welcome in Shabbat in our presence. Boi v'shalom ater bala, gam b'simcha u'b'zola, toch emunei am segula, boi chala. L'cha dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabela. L'cha dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabela. Hi friends. If you want to see door, there are some. You don't need one, but if you want one, you can have one. We are going to continue with Barchu. I think that's where we're headed.
Go for it.
Yeah. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. Le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach. Le'olam va'ed. Please be seated, y'all. Is that children or dogs barking? Okay.
Yes.
Fair.
Children barking.
Very
dogs.
fair.
The dog is very quiet.
Yeah, that's true. So we are here at camp, and we get a chance to see this beautiful landscape, which reminds me of Mariva Revim, our prayer for night and darkness and light. Because unlike, I think many times when we're in the city, even when it gets to be night outside, we don't really experience that kind of complete darkness. And here, if you don't have a flashlight, you can't see. That's just how it goes. So as we think about moving into light and darkness, and the seasons changing a little bit, I'm just so grateful we get to be together. We're going to continue with Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. I've been doing some studying with a friend of mine, and we were talking about the V'ahavta recently. And I think that the secret to the V'ahavta is in that word, V'ahavta, and you shall love. You shall love yourself, you shall love others, you shall love God. And those are the three things. And often we say V'ahavta in our own language as well as in like we're supposed to say V'ahavta in a language that our heart speaks. And my heart speaks English. And it just is what it is. So I'll just give you a second just to reflect on that idea of love and being loved. While we continue, we're going to continue with Mi Chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'ezer b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele. Malachatecha ra'u v'anacha b'koyam, ibnei Moshe Miriam, ve'elianu ve'amru, Adonai imo le'olam va'ed. Adonai imo le'olam va'ed. Yai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Normally, at this time, we would pray the Amidah. Instead, I'm going to just ask that we take a few moments. If you want to stay where you're sitting, if you want to walk around, and then we'll join back together. If you want to say the actual prayers, they're in the Siddur, if you like the words. And then we'll get back together in a moment to connect with God and who we are, who our ancestors are, and our gratitude. Say shalom b'milma. Say shalom aleinu. Ve'alko Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, el kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, el kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, el kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, el kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, el kol Yisrael. I have had one of the coolest Jewish experiences of my life. Actually, 2 weeks ago at Temple, at the synagogue. I'm going to talk about it on Yom Kippur or Rosh Hashanah or something, so get excited. But Annie was there. It was a really meaningful moment in which we were able to provide community for somebody who needed it. And Jan, you were there. That was cool, man. That was a really cool moment. And it just reminded me how important Jewish community is and how grateful I feel for this one. So as we're thinking and as we're praying in community, we're also thinking about all the people who are maybe not able to be with us physically right now because they are in need of healing, who we are pulling for, who is a part of our community, who we are praying for healing of body and of mind and of spirit. So this evening we're thinking about Sharon Curran, Lex Baum Beslov, Liam McCormick Reamer, Lee Zendel, Shani Lewins, Mickey Berg, Stephen Sharon Burns, Mike Ingber, Barbara Saul, Suzanne Kovacs, and Doreen Billett. If there's somebody else that you are praying a Misha Berach prayer for, a prayer for healing, if you'd like to share their name aloud with us, you can do so. Feel free.
Tracy Moore and Mary Feinstein.
Thank you.
Adriana Gonzalez.
Linda Mills, Reagan Mills.
Please join me in Misha Berach, Psalm 67. Misha Berach, Avoseinu, Mekor HaBracha, Leimotenu, may the source of strength who bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our life a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach, Imotenu, Mekor HaBracha, Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. we're gonna continue with an alternative Aleinu. We're gonna do Olam Chesed Yibana, which I didn't tell you until right this minute.
We've done it.
We have done it before. Olam Chesed Yibana. This is perfect. It's my favorite one. Yeah, absolutely, yes. If you're following along at home, we're on page 75. Olam Chesed Yibane, Yadadai, Dai, Dai, Yadadai, Dai. 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 I will build this world. I will build this world from love. Yadadai, Dai, Dai, Yadadai, Dai. And you will build this world from love. Yadadai, Dai, Dai, Yadadai, Dai. And if we build this world from love, Yadadai, Dai, Dai, Yadadai, Dai. Then God will build this world from love. Yadadai, Dai, Dai, Yadadai, Dai. Olam Chesed Yibane, 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 Yadadai, Dai, Dai, Yadadai, Yadadai. We're going to continue our service in just a second with the Mourner's Kaddish. Last week, I had the good fortune of being with my family as we remember the yahrzeit, the 9th yahrzeit of my Bubby, my grandma, who was just like the most wonderful person, generous and kind, and loved being Jewish. And I really I feel a lot of her. It's the best gift to me that I get to bring my grandparents to you guys. It's so cool. I think they'd be really proud. I think it's really awesome. So, I feel really lucky. So I'm thinking of her this evening, of Mary Harris, of blessed memory. We are also thinking this evening of Marcia Wengrow's cousin Barry Peltz, and we are in a period of Shiva for Norman Cummings, father of Marshall Cummings, father-in-law of Tasha Kowalski, of Evelyn Cohen, who's a friend of Carol Pastor and a former Shir Tikvah member, of Ellen Moeller, the sister of Crystal Huge. And we are in a period of Shloshim for Larry Sternberg, the brother of Joanne Levy, and Kathleen Grant, wife of Bob Grant. We also recall the yahrzeits, the anniversaries of the passings of Frida Crow, mother of Robert Crow, Rose Rosen Goodman, father of Larry Goodman, Norman Solomon, father of Deborah Gibbs, Lee Stern, mother of Jeffrey Stern, Esther Frederick, mother of Sandy Walker, and Dr. H. Maxwell Golden, father of Ted Golden. If you're remembering anybody else this evening whose name you'd like to share with our community, I invite you to do so. We join together and rise as a community where no one should stand alone while they mourn. Yitkazal, Yikadash, Shemei Rabba, Be'alma, Tivera, Firute, Biamlif, Malchute, V'chayechon uvyomechon uchaye dechol beit Yisrael. V'agala uvizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach leolam u'mei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudusha b'rechu. Le'ela minkol birchata v'shirata. Tushmechata v'nechemata. Gamiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. May the source of peace bring peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved here and everywhere, to which we say, Amen. Let's do one more Oseh Shalom, maybe. Okay. You can be seated if you like.
You want the
Let's do the rowdy one but slow, and then we'll go fast. Shalom b'mroma, u'ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei teva, ve'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mroma, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei teva, ve'imru, amen. Hey, ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Oseh shalom b'mroma, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei teva, ve'imru, amen. Hey. Shabbat shalom, everybody. May it be a Shabbat of rest. May it be a Shabbat of fun. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can maybe see everybody if you're watching at home. I'm so grateful that you joined us. Thank you, everybody, for praying with me this evening. And let's make it a good one. Shabbat shalom. Here we go. Let's see if I can turn you. There's Keith. Here's Keith over here. Maybe there's Keith, and there's water over there. Okay. I don't want to move it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Yay.